This makes no sense whatsoever. One analyst has shocked the whole Shiba Inu community. A new record-breaking peak is on the horizon, having already been recorded. With the elimination of only a few zeros, we will eventually be able to achieve the objective of 1 penny. Can you tell me what's going on and why the Shiba Inu cares so much about this? Let me give you the rundown. Enjoy your daily dose of Shiba Inu with wealthy coins. If Shiba is something that piques your interest, you have come to the right place. Stay ahead of the curve in the cryptocurrency business and get the scoop on all the newest news predictions by subscribing. Hit that like button if you want to see more Shib news stories. The Shiba Inu had a very eventful day yesterday. The price has dropped, but it's still going up. In addition, the attitude of the community is completely at odds with what is expected during a downturn. It would appear that the Shiba Inu environment is poised for a major shift, and people couldn't be more excited about it. At this very moment, the energy is different. Somewhat agitated, it is currently. At this juncture, things start to get interesting. Analysts have revealed a significant breach. The next all-time high for the Shiba Inu, they say, is not some far-off dream. The necessary changes have already been made. It is my intention to talk earlier than expected. I am just following my script. A major occurrence was confirmed immediately. There were no warnings or anticipation. Naturally, the neighborhood went into a panic when that news broke, as if these were more than just rumors. Included were receipts, however. When was this? Just right. Why exactly? Because of the recent massive migration of cetaceans. Something out of the ordinary happened when someone bought another Shiba Inu. It was a major enough occurrence to get people talking and make even the most doubtful people think twice. This kind of behavior in whales usually indicates that they have knowledge that the rest of us are just now starting to grasp. Right about now, you're probably asking, okay, but what does the chart show? Has there been any movement in the price? Furthermore, that is a very insightful question. This leads us to the following summary. According to one analyst's crystal clear assessment, the Shiba Inu has just recovered from a crucial support level. This is no ordinary scale. It has been paying tribute to this particular one for quite some time. When it bounces off, that's a strong indication. It is currently contained within a small container. It looks like it's taking a moment to regroup before doing something major. Exactly under a crucial resistance zone is where it lies. Also, the cost action is getting more and more limited. The force acting on a spring is growing. The usual outcome of such a configuration is a breakout. It is highly probable that we will witness a significant upward rise if it can sustain its current position above the short-term ascending trend line. To what extent is that so? The stars are in a perfect alignment, which means bullish patterns on the charts, large-scale whale activity, and general societal optimism all coming together. That doesn't happen very often. If current events continue, the Shiba Inu might set a new record for longevity well before anyone expected. We seem to be on the cusp of a major breakthrough. Furthermore, that is correct. Something may happen a lot faster than most people think in the near future that is more than just wishful thinking. It has been verified by an analyst who claims this is the new Shiba Inu record high. The composition is complete. Being a well-known Shiba Inu, your father made a daring claim. It is not just that Shiba Inu is on its way to a new peak, it is certain to happen. The one he used was that. Programmed, and when someone with that level of expertise in the field says it that way, it's not just exaggeration. This is more than just a hostile playground for Shiba Inus anymore. He's referring to the fundamental mechanisms. It is evolving at a quick pace. Gather your proof and analyze it. The developers have been going full steam ahead. Shibarium, Agent Shiboshi, Shibeternity, Shibaswap, and Shiba the Metaverse. The foundational elements are all there. These are not side projects without significance. In an effort to take the Shiba Inu seriously, these initiatives are making a dent. By the way, what is the latest Shibarium update? A game changer, that one. Whether the network is utilized for trading, staking, or providing liquidity, the Shiba Inu is now burned automatically. Here we are talking about fires that happen every time a transaction takes place. As a result, there will be more demand for a limited supply, which will drive up prices. Everything adds fuel to the fire, and the enthusiasm isn't limited to just the community. Notable financial analysts and others in the know are starting to take note. Shiba Inu has been establishing new records recently, and many industry insiders are predicting that it will soon reach the elusive goal that has everyone talking: a dime. According to Forbes' projections, the Shiba Inu's value could reach a range of 1/10 to 1/3 cent by the end of 2025. Reputable chart expert Eunice Wang agreed, predicting that the Shiba Inu might hit a new high of slightly more over a penny during that time. The situation, however, becomes extremely disorganized at this point. The principal marketing manager for Shiba Inus, Lucy, made it clear that the breed will soon be worth 1 cent. Instead of treating it as a theoretical possibility, she expressed it as though it were currently happening with conviction. Furthermore, it is clear that the person making the claim is not just throwing out random figures while they are in close proximity to the development crew. They view the future with clarity. So let's take a moment to think about it carefully. Many wonder what is stopping us from realizing our goal of reaching 1 cent if the new all-time high has already been established. We are currently working on developing. We have practicality. The fire alarm has gone off. Orcas are swimming around. Our side is also supported by history. Is the year 2021 fresh in your mind? It changed people's lives when it went off one night. Those who held it became millionaires. Yeah, that's happened before. And right now it seems like the setup is even stronger. Therefore, it could be seen as a work of fiction. Nonetheless, it's within the realm of possibility. We are now actively observing the alignment of the components, rather than merely hoping for it. If the present rate of progress and community spirit continue, the 1 cent goal may be less difficult than anyone had imagined. Should this come to pass, it will not only make news, but it will profoundly impact the lives of many people. The situation is now clear to me. You might be thinking about how much a Shiba Inu might cost right now. It doesn't look much like a rocket ship. On top of that, you're not totally wrong. How much has the pricing changed recently? It has been rather dull. I must admit, it doesn't seem exciting at first glance. But here's where things start to get interesting. To tell the truth, this is the part that most people overlook. Despite a recent stabilization in price, Shiba Inu aficionados have been going crazy. Truthfully, I am. The remarkable growth in the number of purses, including Shiba Inus, has been truly remarkable. We recently surpassed 1.5 million purses globally. That is a high point never before seen. Give it some time to sink in. There has never been a time when so many people have held Shiba Inus. Not to mention that these adoptions are not happening by chance. The ins and outs don't just revolve around algorithms or crazy traders. Those that choose to embrace and take part in this movement show true passion. This gives us a plethora of data. This shows that people still believe in Shiba Inu's potential, even though the price has been moving in a flat pattern. The vision is perceived by them. They aren't just looking for a quick turnaround here. In a broader sense, this is really encouraging. A stronger foundation is usually accompanied by an increasing number of holders. Take things into account from this vantage point. A larger holding population raises the odds of stability, community backing, and when demand picks up again, price pressure. In the background, it's like a spring being compressed. However, we must constantly keep a realistic outlook. At the moment, the market is not very active. Fresh funding is scarce. Without this, there may be a little price delay for even unique projects like Shiba Inu. That being said, it is not the case that nothing is happening. It just means that the next wave is coming soon and that we are in the accumulation phase right now. It is essential to closely monitor the holder's conduct for this reason. Those with keen eyesight are counting the hands that really grasp the bag, while others are staring at the charts in expectation of fireworks. That number is going up right now. This paints a remarkably accurate image when put together with the growing ecosystem, burning in real time, Shibarium upgrades, and robust leadership involvement. Shiba Inu is more than just a survivor, it's a framework. It is growing even though the market is slow. Prior to escaping, that is the ideal configuration. Alright, I get it. The price might not seem like much right now, but the power that's been building up under the surface is frightening.